nomination has been received by the Commissioner and Secretary. The name of Sri Timothy D. Shira, MLA, has been proposed by Sri Marquis N. Marak, Sri Sengcham N. Sangma, and Sri Lakmin Mui, and seconded by Sri Rakham A. Sangma. Sri Ian Botham K. Sangma and Sri Matthew Bjornstar Kurba. After scrutiny, the nomination paper of Sri Timothy D. Shira is found to be valid and as required under Rule 7.2 of the Rules and Procedure and Conduct of Business. Since only one nomination paper has been received and found to be valid, I hereby declare Sri Timothy D. Shira as having been elected as Deputy Speaker of the 11th Meghalaya Legislative Assembly. May I request the Chief Minister and Dr. Mukul Sangma to shake hands with the newly elected Deputy Speaker. Now let us take up item number 13. Felicitation to the newly elected Deputy Speaker. May I request leaders from both sides of the House, if they would like to participate in the felicitation of the newly elected Deputy Speaker.
Mr. Speaker, sir, it gives me great honor and happiness, in fact, to be standing here today to felicitate the newly elected Deputy Speaker who has been elected unopposed, Sri Timothy D. Shira. And we all are very familiar with Mr. Timothy D. Shira. In fact, in the last House, we all remember that he was the Deputy Speaker even in the last Assembly. And we are all aware that he has a lot of experience in terms of running of this House. And I'm sure that along with yourself and him as Deputy Speaker, that this House will be conducted in the best possible manner, in the most just possible manner, and will ensure that it functions in a very, very efficient way so that productive work can be done and both the ruling as well as the opposition will get space in this particular House so that important issues concerning the public is brought out during the tenure of this House. Mr. Timothy D. Shira, of course, is a very, very senior person.
In congratulating the newly elected Deputy Speaker, Mr. Timothy D. Shira. And it gives me pleasure in sharing my thoughts on him, having had the privilege to be member of this August House for a long, long time, and having known him so closely as member of this August House. And even before I entered politics as a student, Mr. Timothy D. Shira, one of the most respected and revered person in Reshu Belpara area. When I was a student, I remember the overall engagement and the resultant narrative thereof pertaining to two leaders. One was our former Chief Minister, Mr. S. Marak, and the other one, Mr. Timothy D. Shira. And how people's aspirations and hopes used to revolve around these two persons, in as far as the North Garo Hills is concerned. Of course, that time it was not North Garo Hills, but we